Hello friends, I'm McKay and I'm back with a banger. Today we're going to be looking at an interesting vocal chop method using a delay plugin. Let me just show you an example to start us off here. I'm going to show you how to make very interesting, glitchy vocal chops like that. I got this idea from the drummer of the 1975, who's also like their producer, George Daniel, and he's also produced for the Japanese House. In an interview about this song, Boyhood, they talk about how they did these vocal chops in the background. I'm going to play like a snippet of it, but I don't want to get claimed, so if you want to hear the song, go check it out. It's around like 2 minutes, 16 seconds, you can hear this. You hear it like it's muffled, it's filtered, but it's the same method here. They're all throughout the song, and I'm sure they've used it in the 1975 songs as well, but I just got it from an interview where they talk about this song in particular. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a vocal stem. I have a vocal stem here from another project of mine.
I'm dead, it's true, it's you, I'm so...
It's pitched up a few semitones to be in the key of the track. It sounds better in the actual song. I don't want anyone popping off in the comments section about how shitty my vocals sound here, okay? This is a separate song, and it sounds better in the context there. But we're going to use this stem here, and we're going to use this plugin, Primal Tap. So I think this should have no...
I'm dead, it's true, I blame,
okay.
It's you.
Yeah, alright, sorry about that. So what we're going to do here is we're going to use this freeze feature, and we're going to also use this adjust. This adjust kind of like doubles the speed. This 0.5x kind of doubles the speed of everything and pitches it up an octave subsequently. So you get these like really high-pitched, glitchy chops. So I'm going to play the vocal in, we're going to freeze it, and then I'm going to do the adjust, and you'll see what I'm talking about here.
I'm dead, it's true, I blame.
There we go. So I'm going to turn it off.
True.
I'm going to turn it off just so I can talk now. So when I turn this back on, we're going to change the delay settings, like this delay time, and you'll hear these like glitchy parts that come out of it, and we'll just record that so that we can edit it later and try to get it in the context of the track. So I'm going to start recording here.
I'm dead, it's true.
Turn this on. And I'm just gonna do that again too. Let's try to get some more of that.
I'm dead, it's true.
Let me...
I blame, it's you, I'm so confused.
All right, let's try to get a few more takes here so we can go in and chop it up. But you hear what we're going for here. I know this is a little bit clunky, but hopefully it'll sound good in context, and then you'll be glad you stuck around. Let's see here.
I'm dead,
Let's try again.
It's you, I'm so confused. I'm dead, it's true.
Oh, shit, let me try that again.
I'm so confused.
All right, we have something to work with here. So now let's try to, I don't know, let's try to add to what we have here with these other glitches. I'm just gonna find some moments that I like. Oh, that's cool.
I'm dead, it's true.
Let's get a little bit more here. Alright, let's see here. Alright, let's clean it up a little bit with some EQ. And, you know, in the example we heard, they're really muffled. So let me just do that. I really like using, this is another SoundToys plugin. I really like using Decapitator as a filter. I'm not really like pushing, you know, this plugin sounds really, it gets really crunchy. Really crunchy. I'm not using it to get really crunchy. I'm sorry if that was loud for you. I'm just using it for the filter. Let me move this up here. This is a good chorus plugin, but let me just stick with SoundToys here. Let's use this other chorus plugin. So this is just pushing it out to the sides a bit more. It's like a really nice background element for vocals now. Of course, these vocals won't sound great with it, but let me like at least put them in time here. Let's see here.
I'm dead, it's true, I blink, it's you, I'm so confused.
Are they? Oh, I just warped it. Okay, I didn't warp them. Let me pull that back. I'm going to warp 130 here. They don't sound perfect, obviously, because this is just a demo, and these vocals aren't for that at all, for this track at all. But you hear how it adds like a nice, cushiony, airy texture to the background, and you can put vocals on top of that, or perhaps you'd have a lead synth or something like that on top of what we have going on here. Or maybe, you know, you want like a chilled out section, and you just want the track to be, you know, these chops going over some bass and some drums. Let's like try to, you know, go back and forth here. So, you know, we have these other chops that I had. And I have a little bit of automation here. I'm using Multipass to just kind of, add some additional textures there. A few instances where it's automated on and off, just for certain parts like this. Just adding some additional movement. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of like the main trick here. You have a nice texture in the background now, and you can go in and add a main element on top of it. Or maybe you even want to take this stuff and distort it. Like maybe you want to add trash. Let's see, trash too. There we go. And then this can be your main element. Let's see. Let's just explore that for a moment here. It's probably gonna be really loud. Let me turn this down. All right, let me cook. Give me a sec. No. What key are we in here? I don't know if I'm in. Let me check. D major. Okay. Let me cook. Can I? Oh, come on. It's not a perfect example, but you see how experimental this can get and how interesting. How interesting this can get, just adding, other layers here. Basically, I was taking trash and, adding chains of it here with the dry signal. The sky's the limit. Another great tool. Hopefully you get some use out of it, and hopefully you enjoyed hearing me, explore some different sound design with it. It's not something I've tried before, but it turned out kind of interesting, and maybe you'll have your own experimentations that are interesting if you give this a go. So thank you for sticking around. If you've watched this whole video, subscribe if you want to see more stuff that I put out. Hopefully there'll be more videos on a more frequent basis now that the new year's started and settled into like a routine and everything. Yeah, so thank you for checking out this cool delay vocal trick with a primal tap, and take care. Stay tuned for more, I guess, but in the meantime, take care. Have a good one.